In this video, we will solve quadratic equations by using square roots. We have been solving quadratics using that factoring method with that zero product rule. Now we're going to try another method. In order to solve using square roots, the quadratic equations have to be in the form of x squared plus c equals 0. Notice in that form there's not a linear bx term. And so when it looks like this, we can actually solve it using square roots. In order to do that, we're going to just isolate that variable and undo that squared. So first we've got to isolate the x squared. So we see x squared minus 49 equals 0. We could get that x squared by itself by adding 49 to both sides. And so we're going to end up with x squared equals 49. Now that x squared term is by itself, and so I could square root both sides. Now, what I really want to think about is, what number times itself gives me 49? Well, remember, a positive number always has two square roots. I could have positive 7 squared that equals 49, or negative 7 squared that equals 49. So I really have two solutions here, both positive 7 and negative 7. So when we write our solution set, we have to include both values, negative 7 and positive 7. I want you guys to do x squared minus 16 equals 0 and x squared minus 100 equals 0 on your own. I also kind of want you to notice one more thing. Notice that you could have used factoring by difference of squares to solve these as well, which is what we'd done previously. All right, so let's take a look at x squared minus 5 equals negative 4. Well, right now we need to isolate the x squared. So we need to add 5 to both sides. So negative 4 plus 5 is a positive 1. So x squared is equal to 1. And then we square root both sides. The square root of positive 1 is plus or minus 1. Both positive 1 and negative 1, when we square it, will give us 1. So our solution set is negative 1, 1. These other two problems are on your own. Be careful with x squared plus 25 equals 0. Okay, on this next set of problems, here I have 6x squared equals 54. I need to isolate that x squared term. Notice that we have a 6 being multiplied as a coefficient, so I need to divide that out first. So I'm left with x squared equals 9, and then I can square root both sides. So I'm left with x equals positive or negative 3, and so my solution set is negative 3 and positive 3. Go ahead and do these last three problems on your own.